I don't really care all that much about shooting a deer. It doesn't, I've shot enough deer over my life, but it's just the the viewing that I like. Very seldom does one get up and go sit in a tree at sunrise, and deer hunting gives you that opportunity. And when you do, it's just it's amazing the world that exists that we know nothing about. But this river is narrow enough. When you go down, you go around a corner, and and animals, be it birds or deer or whatever other wildlife you run across, they don't see you coming. So every time you go around a corner, you never know what you're going to see. It could be a bunch of wood ducks in the river. It could be deer standing in the river. A bunch of raccoons on the bank. I know one time I took my daughter down the river and I gave her a camera. That's she didn't want to go, and that was my way of coaxing her. And there was a little feeder trip that came in, and we were kayaking up there, and she had her camera and she was looking straight ahead, and I looked off on her shoulder, and there's a mink standing about 10 feet away from her, looking at her, and she didn't see it, but it was just cute as all get out. But the wildlife on this river is truly exquisite. And, last deer season I went down. We had gotten deer early in the morning, and so I went down kayaking about noon when everybody was gone, and in the process of going, from here down to the next landing, I think I jumped 11 deer along the banks and had a couple standing in the water, including the biggest buck I'd ever seen in my life, jumped up about 10 feet away. One time I was going down, and in fact it was an area much like this, and I was fishing right along a bank, and beavers will sometimes build their dens right inside of the bank here, and a beaver jumped out and about landed in my kayak, and about gave me a heart attack. And the stories I have are just they're endless out here.